What's up guys, I'm Jay Jones, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I built this profile to over 500,000 followers in less than 6 months. And I used it to get $500,000 worth of free travel. And then I'm going to show you how I built this profile to over 200,000 followers in less than 3 months and used it to build a $300,000 business. And then, and most importantly, I'm going to show you how anyone, anywhere, even if you have 0 followers and 0 experience, can grow 5,000 followers in 24 hours, start traveling for free, and monetize your following, even without creating any of your own content. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can grow 5,000 followers, just like all these profiles and my students' profiles. So the thing that is so cool about this is that you don't have to be a professional photographer, a videographer, you really don't have to do anything at all, right? All you have to do is find content on Instagram that's already doing well and repost it to your own page. The reason why I've been able to grow so fast, so quickly, and all my students have been able to grow so fast and so quickly is I attribute all of that success to the 5 pillars of Instagram success. And as a warning guys, don't skip around. I know a lot of people like to go around to YouTube videos and just cherry pick the things they think that are important within the video, but each 5 of these steps, whether you're a business, whether you're a personal brand, whether you're just a theme page, no matter what you're doing, each and every one of these steps is going to be applied to your brand or your page to make it massively grow extremely fast so you can start leveraging it today. The reason why I made this video is because there is so much misinformation out there and misguidance about how to grow on Instagram, how to apply these methods correctly, and what to do and what not to do. And I want to break it down in 5 simple steps, 5 pillars that if you follow these pillars correctly, you will succeed. So what are the 5 pillars of success? So number 1, explore page and hashtag ranking. Number 2, consistency. Number 3, call to action. Number 4, engagement in the first hour that you post. And number 5, viral content. All right, so the first thing I want to cover, guys, is hashtags. So the reason why this is the most important thing to cover first, whether you're first starting out or you're a seasoned Instagrammer. So with hashtags, it's going to be one of the few ways other than the explore page to reach new audiences. If you use hashtags correctly, you can get 500,000 reach on under 400 followers, just like this page, Travel by Design. So what I want to talk about, guys, and how I want to break this down for you is the way that Instagram works. If you guys have enough engagement, when you post your hashtags, you can show up in the top hashtags of Instagram, and this can explode your guys' engagement. Just like this profile, Daily Lux Media. It's one of my students' profiles that had 64,000 followers. We posted this photo on it. It got 71,000 likes. It got over 1 million impressions off of just one post, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to show you Daily Lux Media real quick. I'm going to go into the stats right now and show you exactly what that looks like. I'm going to break down each stat and each impression for you. Alright guys, so as you can see, if we open up the stats on this profile, it's gotten 71,000 likes from one single post. So if you look down to the accounts reach, 97% were not following this account. So if we go down and we look at the reach, we got 781,000. So with the impressions, we've got almost 1 million impressions off of just one post. So almost 1 million people were reached off of just this one post. So I'm gonna break it down a little further. So how the impressions are broken down in this is first from the hashtag. So we've got 936 impressions from just this. And if we go a little further, this is our home. So these are the amount of people that saw this post that were actually following us. So as you can see, even if you're a seasoned Instagrammer, you can use these techniques. It doesn't matter if you're beginning or you're just starting out. Hashtags is gonna be one of the best ways to grow on Instagram and reach a new audience. Now with that being said, hashtags also play a key component into the explore page. So now let's talk a little bit about the explore page and how to reach an audience if you already have one. Alright guys, so I'm going to pull up Exotic real quick and break down for you what the explore page stats look like and how to really explode your growth on Explore. If you take a look at this, guys, you can see this was posted about 2 months ago and it got over almost 25,000 likes and it got almost 2,300 followers from one post alone. If you look at the impressions, it almost got 1 million impressions as well. A little shy, about 800,000 on Explore. You can see that we got 205,000 impressions from Explore and 104 from home. So that means only 104,000 people saw from my home, but 204,000 people, new people, a new audience saw this from Explore. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like on Explore and how you guys can reach that audience. So I'm gonna pull up the Explore page for you guys real quick and take a look at what that looks like. So if we click on any of these profiles, you can see that Daily Lux Media shows up one of the first ones, right? So as you can see, it's got about almost 3,000 likes, and it says right at the very bottom, based on photos that you've saved. So what that means is basically as you guys grow your following and as you interact with more people are gonna like your stuff. And as they save it, interact with it, and like it, it's gonna show back up for them on the Explore page. So that's why hashtags are so crucial and tie in so much for the Explore page. Because if you guys use hashtags correctly, you can get a new audience to like your photos, and then when you post new content, it will show up for those new audiences on the Explore page to re-engage with you. Alright guys, number 2, consistency. Now the reason that consistency is so important, other than the fact that all the greats preach it, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is that if you don't show up, you don't get better. Just like in high school, guys, when you were on a sports team, if you didn't show up for practice, your coach wouldn't put you in the game. And Instagram is very similar to that. If you guys don't post and you aren't getting engagement and you aren't keeping people on the app, then they're not gonna reward you. They're not gonna play you during the finals or the semifinals because you didn't show up, you didn't go to practice, you didn't put the work in, and you weren't valuable enough to put in the game. So you gotta remember that, guys. When you're on Instagram, if you don't show up, Instagram's not gonna play you, they're gonna bench you. With that being said, guys, you don't have to post 8 or 9 times a day. Don't worry about posting absurd amounts of photos because that might not work for you. You might not have enough time. But remember, show up once a day. If you guys are picking at your goal every single day, and every single day you're moving forward towards that one goal, you guys are gonna have success. So remember that. Consistency is key. If you don't have consistency, you're gonna get benched. All right, guys. Number 3, call to action, your CTA. So why this is so important for your call to action is that a lot of people on Instagram are like goldfish and like sheep. Nobody has any attention and they'll do what they're told, right? So if you guys don't put a call to action, you're not taking advantage of the attention that you have. So if you're trying to start a business, tell them to click the link in the bio and buy your product. Tell them to click the link in your swipe up story and buy your product. If you guys are just trying to create an audience and you're trying to send them to your YouTube channel, put your YouTube channel in your bio. Tell them to go visit your YouTube channel and subscribe. If you guys are just trying to get followers and you're starting out, tell them in your posts, in your stories, everywhere you can, every single time you guys post, make sure to direct them. You post on something and you hit that hashtag Explore page, either of them. These new people that see your post, odds are gonna follow you if you tell them. So think about it this way, when you have their attention, take advantage of it. So this is how I implemented it. With Exotic, I use multiple different types of call to actions. I told them to follow me. I told them to join our travel community. I told them to tag 3 friends so I could create more engagement and make my profile go even more viral. You gotta tell them what to do. Also use this exact same strategy on this page where I promoted my physical products. I told them in the description of every single viral post I made to click the link and go to my store, or click the link in my bio and go to the store, or even click the link in our story and go to our store. You have to be telling people what to do, guys, when you have their attention. I can't hammer this home enough. If you guys don't do this, you're gonna miss out a lot. You're gonna miss out on your sales. You're gonna miss out on valuable traffic, and you're gonna miss out on a lot of follows. You gotta use all the tactics in the toolbox you can. Number 4, engagement in the first hour. Now first let's talk about engagement, because without engagement, guys, you guys have nothing. If you don't have engagement, you're not gonna hit explore, you're not gonna hit hashtags, you're gonna be basically non-existent on Instagram. Brands are getting smarter. If you don't have a high engagement, they're not gonna work with you. If you don't have engagement, you're not gonna go viral. So how do you get engagement? Especially when you're first starting out on Instagram. So I know there's a bunch of information all over the internet about what to do and what to not do. And the thing is, if you do the wrong things, there's permanent and serious repercussions that will happen. You can even get your account banned if you do the wrong things on Instagram to get and fake engagement. With that being said, through all my trial and error on Instagram and getting plenty of accounts banned, these are the most effective for me, the businesses that I work with, the students that I coach, and all my clients. So let's break it down from the top. Power likes, DM groups, 1v1, and Telegram. And I'll make a separate video on each of these telling you exactly what they do, but I want to just clear the air. Power likes do work. So power likes are automated likes from huge accounts that will show up in the first 15 to 30 minutes you post on Instagram. DM groups are private groups within the DMs that you exchange interaction with other accounts, especially other accounts within your same niche. Telegram is the same thing as DM groups, except they're on Telegram. 1v1 is one-on-one interaction between two accounts that like, comment, and save all each other's posts to make sure that they have initial engagement in the beginning. So that leads us to the first hour. So the reason why I explained engagement first is because engagement is crucial in the first hour of posting. So the way that the Instagram algorithm works is that if you don't have your post crack in the first 15 minutes to the first hour, then your post is trash. If you don't get the initial engagement in the first hour, then every hour after that, your chances of going viral are going to decrease further and further. So this ties back into all the other points. If you guys don't get enough engagement in that first hour of posting, your posts will not crack. If you don't use the correct hashtags and rank in them, you are not going to get more engagement. If you don't rank on Explore, you're not going to get more engagement. If you guys don't use a call to action, you're missing out on more engagement. If you're not posting consistently, you're not going to be able to do this and try this over and over again to see what really works. So that's why power likes, DM groups, and Telegram and 1v1 are so important, especially in the beginning when you first start your account. If you don't have that engagement to jumpstart your account, you're not going to rank in hashtags, you're not going to rank on Explore, and you're certainly not going to get enough engagement in that first hour to make your posts worth it. That's why every single one of these posts were a home run, because in that first initial hour of posting, they had enough engagement to hit the hashtags, to hit the Explore page, and to really get shown to Instagram. Once it starts getting liked, it's like an avalanche, guys. The engagement starts rolling in. You're ranking on Explore, you're ranking on hashtags. People are sharing to all their friends. And like I always say, guys, nothing brings a crowd like a crowd. So this brings me to my fifth and final pillar, which is arguably the most important pillar, which is content, viral content, or BPP, which stands for best performing post. I know you guys have probably heard this before, but it's so true. Content is king. It's the most important thing. If your content is trash, your profile is trash. So I know it's a hard pill to swallow, especially for everyone out there that is extremely artistic, but there's a key concept that everyone needs to understand if they want to be successful on Instagram. And that is again, that it's not about you, it's about what everyone else likes. Because if you create something that everyone else likes, you're going to explode faster than anybody else. So how do you do this? You repost content that's already proven to go viral in the niche that you want to be in. When you do this correctly, you will be able to build a massive audience. You'll be able to travel for free, and you'll be able to build any type of business you want. So here it is, guys. The number one takeaway from this video: if you can attract an audience and you can control their attention, you have become the most valuable asset in the modern world. Also, guys, if you want to learn more in depth about all the things we talked about today and how to really get granular with everything that we covered, then click one of the links in the description below, and it'll take you to a free ebook called Instagram Mastery, and it'll give you a free video training on how to go further with this journey and really start taking advantage of Instagram. All right, guys, so let's summarize everything that we've went over today. Pillar number one, hashtags and the Explore page. So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to go and find the competitors that you have on Instagram. And when I say competitors, I mean people that you know are doing really well in the niche that you want to be a part of. Go to their page and grab less than 30 of those hashtags and start using them on your post. Pillar number two, consistency. You guys got to remember this. You have to show up or Instagram is going to bench you. Anything you want to do in life, you have to show up. You got to do it every single day if you want to get better at it and you want to see success. Pillar number three, call to action. Every single time you guys post or you do anything on Instagram, make sure you're telling your traffic where you want it to go. If you're a business and you want them to go buy a product, tell them to go click your link in the bio. If you just want traffic to your website, tell them to go to your website. If you guys just want followers, tell them to follow you. Whatever the case may be, tell your audience where you want them to go. Pillar number four, engagement in the first hour. Now remember, guys, if you don't have engagement on your page, you're not going to go viral. You're not going to rank, you're not going to hit the Explore page, and you're not going to grow your follower or your business or your personal brand. So with that being said, if you don't have engagement, your page is trash. If you do have engagement, you'll rank in those hashtags. And if you rank in those hashtags, you'll get more engagement. If you have that call to action, you'll be driving that traffic to where you want it to go. So if you do all of these things right and you play all of the pillars into themselves, you will see success on Instagram, guys. And pillar number 5, as we talked about, arguably the most important pillar, is viral content. Content is king, guys. And if you post the correct content, again, whether you're a personal brand, you're a business, or you're just trying to grow a page, if you have the right content, it's more likely that you're going to get more engagement. If you do every other step that we've talked about in this video and you have good content, you will explode. You will get 5,000 followers just like I did. You'll get 10,000 followers. You'll get more. You'll be growing over 100,000 followers a month, guys, if you put all these key pillars in succession and make them all work for you right now. Look, guys, I know this is a hard pill to swallow, but you don't have to go reinvent the wheel. Go find the most viral content, the best performing posts on your favorite influencers, brands, theme pages, whatever it may be. Find those best performing posts and repost them on your page. All right, guys, and last thing, if you like this video or found it valuable at all, make sure to click that like button so anybody that's just like you that wants to change their life has access to this video, and make sure to subscribe because we're gonna be releasing videos just like this every single week on how to use Instagram and master it to live the life that you guys really wanna live. Alright, guys, and make sure to click that notification bell too, so whenever we release a new video, you'll be the first to hear about it on anything that has to do with Instagram. And make sure, guys, also to leave a comment below and tell me about your journey and any problems you have with Instagram so I can make sure to answer those questions and get you guys successful as soon as possible. Also, guys, if you want to learn more in depth about all the things we talked about today and how to really get granular with everything that we covered, then click one of the links in the description below and it'll take you to a free ebook called Instagram Mastery, and it'll give you a free video training on how to go further with this journey and really start taking advantage of Instagram. And until then, I'll see you next time.